Hi, I'm Aeron Goldheart. We're happily sponsored by Tesla Energy Lights to help the Africans, and I'm pleased to bring you this interview with Jasen Benton. He's in Arusha, Moshi, Tanzania. Hello.
Hey, Aeron.
Hey there, Jasen. There you go. You're there. All right.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, you are.
Can you see us all right?
I can see you all right. Glad you could get your group together. We wanted to provide you, our global supporters, a ringside seat to see and feel with your heart a first-hand report and introduction of the startup of Just Us Friends service to our fellow friends. Today we are visiting the founder of Just Us Friends in Tanzania, Jasen Benton, and the group of children and supporters as you see in the picture. Jasen has the cap. What's that cap, Jasen?
University of Texas.
All right.
Hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em horns. Okay, so he has
Exactly right.
he has a few of his beautiful children and staff, so they're ready to share. So Jasen, would you please give us an introduction as to who is there? Tell us who you have, and you know, so we can acknowledge every single person.
Yes, I'm going to let them each tell you their name. Just go ahead and step up each one. Say your name.
My name is Raya.
That's Raya. Go ahead and tell you your name.
My name is Priska.
Friska. Samaya. Tell them your name, Samaya.
My name is Maya.
Well, tell them your name.
My name is
Andre.
Amor.
All right, right here.
My name is Wife.
All right.
I am Jennifer.
Hey, I'm Ali.
Excellent. Now, what I'd like to do is to have individuals in your group so we acknowledge them. So what I want you to do, Jasen, is first talk about the children and what's going on.
First, I want to start with is telling everybody thank you for all of your support, all the from even monetary and to the outpouring of volunteers and just kind letters we've had. Y'all, everybody back home has really made this possible. We really still need a lot more here. Africa, there's just so many areas we could help that are not being helped. I'm now at the point where I'm having to turn away children, and that really, it's really hard to do. Anybody who has kids or been around kids, it's very hard to turn down children who come to you and need help. Or these are the caregivers coming to you who just desperately need your help. And I wish I could actually, my one dream was to be able to help the whole country, every child be just vaccinated. I know that's a far out dream, but I probably will not quit till it's done.
My name is Dr. Filippo. I'm a general practitioner. Now I'm helping with the Just Friends organization here in Moshi and Arusha. I'm helping, or planning on helping with the medical checkup on the children, taking care of them day to day, their clinical and medical problems. Most of them, they have transmitted diseases. Most of them contact skin diseases, fungal infections, chest infection, and malnutrition. That's the biggest problem. The risk is pretty high, and most of them end up with permanent disabilities and even death. So I say the risk is high, very high. So something has to be done about them. I'm looking forward to work with them more, helping them more to accomplish their goals here. It's our responsibility to put an input to this. That's why I'm helping as a local. If people come here to help us, it's a good thing if we help ourselves. So I'm preparing to help them with full capacity. And as I say again, for the fourth time, we need this.
Okay, well, thank you for being there. It's so gracious of you to give of yourself and your time. I know that when we put this video together, it's going to help others understand the critical nature of what is needed. And then, of course, the support will come in terms of money so you have supplies and the support you need to do what you're trying to do to help them. That's what this is all about. Okay, well, thank you very much for your help. Have a good surgery.
Thank you.
I'm Jennifer from Northampton in England. I came 2 weeks ago, and today, this weekend's my first weekend at Good Hope Orphanage. I've seen so much here, like they need so much help. I think no one quite realizes how much help people need in Africa. I've noticed people, small boys playing with wheels on a car that's broken, but he finds it so much enjoyment, but a child in England would just throw that away. They're just so appreciative of anything you give them. Anything like a biscuit, they think you're so nice, you're so kind. I've given bowls of water to kids on the street who just down it straight away because they're so thirsty. I'd really like to see the kids all in good clean clothes and healthy. I'd love to see lots more people come and help here in Africa. Everyone's friends, just tell everyone to come and help, and it's such a good experience as well. You realize how lucky you are, what you have at home.
How do you want them to respond when they see this video?
I want them to start fundraising, doing some activities for everyone to donate. If everyone did a little bit, then we'd all get a lot more help out here for them.
What would you suggest that they donate? What would be something that would be comfortable for people to do?
Just $10.
And
that would help a lot.
what would $10 buy? Do you know?
It's like having $100 in the US. It would buy them food for the week. It would buy them clothes, medicine, lots of things.
Hi, Ali.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for being there.
Thank you very much too.
So tell me what you, as the principal, how you feel about what's going on. What's happening in your life that's changing?
My life's changing because as I've been meeting with Jasen since we've been working together. So we discussed and we came up with the idea of just like he came to Good Hope or Canadian School, and he just we discussed and we end up like building a medical clinic, as there is a problems with the medical clinics because the kids they can have 3 meals a day, but when they get sick, so it's hard sometimes to go to hospital because of the problems for financial problems. So I'm really appreciative for Jesse's friend and Jason's and Tesla too, so that for support that you have been provided for us, and hopes everything's going well, and the kids will be healthy and they can have educations too. Sometimes it's hard for me to just make sure that they are doing well, so I'm trying so hard. So that's why I say thanks Jason and Tesla and Justice Friend for being partner with us, and so that we can work as together to make things up, to make good things for these kids. The most need are monthly checkup, and they need medicines. There's another orphanage called Jen Orphanage. So that orphanage, the kids, they are not that healthy and they need a lot of care and they need a lot of checkup, so that we make sure that they're going to be healthy, and because of lack of many things, so that's why they are normally get sick frequently.
What kind of things are you finding that they have sickness about?
Some of them they have typhoid, they have fever, they have chest problems. Yeah.
Is that life-threatening?
Yep. We kind of need transport, so that the kids, once we do checkup, we normally take the kids. If the kids they're gonna sick, there may be different orphanage.
How many miles of coverage are you talking about in your vicinity?
Probably close to 300 square miles.
So what kind of transport are you looking for?
We are looking for a transport which is a four-wheel driver, like kind of like a Land Cruiser or something like that, so that can able is flexible for all seasons. That if it doesn't matter, like if it's a rainy season, we need kind of the four-wheel driver, four-wheel driver like Land Cruiser. Thanks every donors who make this happen.
Thank you very much, Ali.
Thank you very much too.
You're welcome.
Orphans here aren't necessarily parentless. A lot of times they have just one parent. But if the head of the household, as he has passed away, the mothers here are always house mothers. So they don't have a means of supporting the child. So then they will drop the children off at like an orphanage, like Ali or whoever, and they will support them. The orphanage tries to get them educated, so the child doesn't end up on the street hungry. And it's just a culture thing. Nothing could ever be turned away here. Just every little bit helps, and it's from every area that you can even possibly imagine. They need the help. Just from a letter to the kids saying, "Hey, how are you?"
Wow. Okay. How long does it take you to get from the clinic to where you are right now?
From the clinic to Moshi is it's 50 miles, so it's about 2.5 hours. We don't have highways here. It's a pretty treacherous stretch of road. It's it can be an adventure.
And so in order for us to talk to you today, you had to go about 2.5 hours on that 50-mile of treacherous roads so we could see you.
Yes, we're pretty much chasing the power. We have a house set up over here where we work some with St. Joseph's Hospital. We do a lot of work with them and trying to help their children over there too. But so we have a house set up here in Moshi, and it seems to have power more, so we had to set up over here.
Okay, well we appreciate that, because obviously we wanted to see exactly what was going on. So we can't be at the clinic today, but the point is that you are able to access some of the good energy. Tell us why the energy, or what's wrong with the energy at the clinic that you couldn't be there for us to film you.
Well, it's just Tanzania has their basic infrastructure of electrical was built in the 1940s to be able to withstand, I think, 1 million people. Now they've got over 12 million people with power, so and able to supply to only 1 million at a time. So they have to do rolling blackouts, and they're supposed to be scheduled, and sometimes they are. So we kind of got to chase power sometimes. If we don't have generators and all that, it can be interesting.
So how does that affect your needs in the clinic?
Oh, I mean, well, we have desperate needs for like solar power, more generators. I mean, just even generators at like the school, because on our clinic's ground we have a public school, we have the orphanage, and we have the medical center. All three, when it's dark, it's dark. We have little generators that can help power, like keep medications cool, but that's about it. And then you also run into power with petrol or fuel. The closest gas station to where we're at in Arusha is it's probably about 6-7 miles, and with no transportation, it can be kind of fun.
In other words, you might run out of gas.
Yes, and it happens quite often.
What happens when you run out of gas?
We go dark. There's nothing we can do. And gas stations here aren't also the same as they are in America. You can go to that gas station. That doesn't mean they're going to have gas. We've done the chases all around Arusha, having to go 7, 8 different gas stations just to find gas. And, you never know when they're going to have it.
And that's not because there's a gas depletion, like a shortage. It's just simply, why do you suppose that occurs?
Why is it? Because of, transportation delivery. I mean, you consider it takes, 2.5 hours to go 50 miles here. These trucks are going, 3,000 or 4,000 miles on those same road. So there's no telling. I mean, what happens if he breaks down? They don't get gas.
Okay, so how would solar panels help you? Is that a big need? Tell us about what your needs are, because what I want to do is emphasize how long has it been since you've had power that made you go 50 miles to be on this program. Tell us about that.
Power, yeah, solar power is really starting to really kind of pop up here, but it's really, the technology for here is, it's very, very expensive. We do get a lot of sunshine. I mean, the sun's probably out in a year. It's probably 80% of the time at least sunny all the time. So solar power is a definite way of dealing with our energy problems. Just because, I mean, there's just no telling about the power. They try to list in the papers their power outages. They're just never right. I tried to get answers over it, and I really don't know the answers for those and the reason why, besides they just can't produce enough. It's pretty much, we just kind of take a little wild guess of where we'll have the power. Calling people, phone calls, yeah, do you have power over there? Okay, yeah, well, we'll be there.
How long has it been since you've had power at the clinic?
All day. We hadn't had power for more than an hour or two for months. 2 months.
So you haven't had power for 2 months?
Yeah, just about. We'd like to introduce a program that's come to us through the channels and stuff. It's virtual volunteering. Not every person can or even has the time to come volunteer for over 2 or 3 weeks. The cost of even coming here is, at least $2,000 after you get your visas, travel expenses. It's pretty costly still. And for those people who do not have that time, but they want to help, just forwarding part of that money to us, and it could be a virtual volunteering. And we would be happy to show them where their money's going, contact them with the kids as it's going along, and they'll be able to tag it what they want their money to go for.
Okay, so let me see if I have this right. A virtual volunteer is somebody who might want to spend a couple of $1,000s to come over and volunteer, but instead what you're suggesting is for them to send their funds in lieu of paying for the ticket and then see the results and send their love. Is that about right?
Yeah, that's about right. And I mean, they can direct on what they want their funds to go for and how they want it, and we can be in contact all the way through how it's being done, where it's going, and it's for those people who desperately want to help and just don't have the time.
Okay. If they do have the time, are you inviting people to come for any specific purposes?
I need more medical professionals, but I get plenty of students, medical students and stuff, but I need registered nurses, nurse practitioners, licensed paramedics, just some really deep with real medical knowledge, just so I can actually send them out to these other places where we don't have time to go to.
Okay, so you would manage and facilitate their activities?
Yes.
Okay. Now, are there any other agendas that you have thought of prior to our getting together to do this video that you might want to share with us?
Yeah, we are actually, with the outpouring of help that's needed around here, and the word's gotten out through orphanages and stuff. I'm getting contacted almost pretty close to daily by other orphanage and stuff wanting our services, We would like within another year to build another medical center, probably here in Moshi. Moshi and Arusha are about 50 miles apart, and both are big areas. But a lot of children need help around. They just can't. One center in Arusha can't go back and forth to all the orphans. In just Moshi and Arusha area, there is over 700,000 orphans that are known to this area. The Tesla Energy Light, we're very excited about them coming in Africa. A amazing thing to put in our clinics here. I've seen how they work back home, and just so we can actually help these children without having to pump medication in them all the time. Not just helping the children, help the volunteers, help the local people. Just get them out there and show what the amazing things that they can really do. Can't wait to show them here in Africa, and I think Tesla will find a new home here and greatly welcome.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Jason. Good night.
All right, Aaron, and we thank you so very much, bud. They're saying goodbye and thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. We love you too.
That's good night in Swahili. We just love you guys. That's all I can say. I mean, deep in my heart, we all love you.
Have you ever seen such beautiful children?
I couldn't imagine it until I just met them. It's absolutely amazing. I'm sure the audience feels the same way. But those kids deserve what we have to offer.
Absolutely.
There should be nobody that goes without.
Absolutely.
Apa